So I've done a bit of strumming today. This is our cut down. This side of the caravan. And I've strummed out the dog's run. I know it's a bit rough and ready, but just like me, that's kind of what things are looking for. Now I've fed and watered everybody for the second time, didn't have so much battery power, so I had to kind of be really careful about how much battery I'm using. And so I guess if I go back a little bit there, I haven't gone all the way around the back, but if I kind of, I don't know if you remember the part of the grass was really long just further down, so that's kind of, so that's what the top section of the Berrystrip small holding homestead, Cornwall, UK is looking like. And I want to say thank you to the couple that spoke to my family first thing this morning. Didn't mention it before. Lovely to see them. You know who you are, as I constantly say. And the dog is right in the midst of where the ponies would be if they were up here. So you might have worked out from the beginning of the video that the day started quite rough, and was actually struggling, and wouldn't have been able to film myself actually strumming, and I don't have a tripod to put this on and do it on. It'd be great to have it on, put this on a tripod and do it all on time lapse, but didn't have that as a luxury. Let's go and see the dog, providing she doesn't decide to move as I get closer. I'll try and get around the other side of you so you can see her. I'm sure you much prefer to see her than see me. You good girl. Sorry, I don't focus very well. Good girl. Good girl, Eva. Yeah. So she has been very busy today, chasing everybody. And so I saw her with a couple of dogs, and the two dogs just weren't interested at all. They didn't even blink, no mind bark or anything. One of them decided actually to lie down and do nothing, but just the other side of the fence, which I think even made it more wild, if anything, but that's kind of how it goes. So yeah, so obviously here are the fruit trees, so I had to be a bit careful. I think something here I may have kind of caught on the bamboo stick where it was, if nothing else, and kind of yeah, got to be a bit careful amongst all this. So I didn't even attempt to put the strimmer around. The strimmer is a lot more powerful than my previous one. Obviously it's petrol, it's 4-stroke engine oil, and going from there. I'm not sure if you can actually see. It took quite a while to do. In fact, I'm not quite sure how long it took me to do, but the strimmer, when you kind of hold it, your hands kind of like shaking and you can't hear anything. So it's often I have to turn around and make sure nobody's actually talking to me, because I wouldn't know. And so I've trimmed this, you might not notice it, trimmed this to make this a bit wider. Sort of idea, so when we put so when the electric fencing comes down, so we as humans and dogs have got somewhere to walk rather than the really long grass, is the idea in theory. And then when we get down to this bit, it just shows. I don't know how long my battery's going to last on this, so I'm kind of might suddenly disappear, like before. This is done wide, then I've kind of moved the binder twine, which blocks off the fruit, veg and flowers which is this section down, but the grass was very long here. It was as long as the grass on the other side of the fence, if not longer. So I've kind of cut that down. If I had the energy, yes, I would rake it all up and put it in with the chicken. But as there is sunshine, it's kind of on and off. The day started. You're not supposed to be in that prison garden bed dog. But kind of here, kind of gone around. It's been a little bit difficult seeing where things are, so I've gone round. Start off here. This is potatoes. This is how good the sunflowers are doing. So I'm very guilty of almost saying sunflower seeds, but it's sunflowers. And they've obviously needed help the other day from my daughter to be re-caned and that. And some of them have suffered a bit and different things there. Here I couldn't quite work out where everything is, so quite frankly my daughter will have to go through this and find out what is. I mean, there's plants in pots and other various things that are planted there, and I can't work out what's what, and that's a bit more ticklish. And definitely over here, everything's over here needs kind of sorting out, because the grass and the ferns are taking over the flowers. Kind of gone from that. There she is, dog on duty, bless her. I think she's had a good day, if nothing else. She's had loads of people to chase. Not so many bicycles today, which is like really, really strange, because usually I have lots of people on bikes, but we haven't today. So what do they know that we don't? But yeah, so down the bottom is exactly the same as ever. You obviously saw me struggle to feed and water everybody this morning. The weather started dry, then actually rained on me, so I was trying to deal with everything, and had a commercial break and actually put the coats on while I was in the midst of filming, and kind of gone from there, and then realised, oh, I don't have the means to recharge, so I'm kind of making the most of this now. So yeah, ponies right down the bottom somewhere, and then the chicken and the peacocks and everybody else, everything down there is exactly the same. Oh, there's one of the hens jumped up, so it's just here that's been done different today, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's kind of how it goes. I can see how much more space there is. I remember over 12 months ago when well, basically it was hay. The grass was as high as the fence, if not higher, all the way up through both sections. So I motorbike going up down the bottom, and had to have it cut and baled, and there's 5 bales in total. There's photographs of it on our YouTube channel. The Berrystrip small holding homestead. I know that I continually say Cornwall UK because I wish to shout out to the world we are here, and I wish you to know where we are in the world, because there is more than one Cornwall in the world, and the other Cornwalls are probably named off this one as well, probably where people have emigrated from Cornwall UK, because we used to have a lot of tin mining here, and a lot of people emigrated abroad to use their skills into gold mining. I didn't know if all of you know that, but and it's kind of gone from there. It's quite nice weather. I think it's totally different to what the forecast said it was going to be. think it was just going to be a little bit of okay in the middle, not so good at the beginning, not so good at the end. It wasn't good at the beginning. Maybe it's worth it for the amount of time I put in to cut it. It was quite exhausting now. Right, that's it. Have a needed drink of water, I think. I've got the caravan doors open. I had them shut this morning. Got them open, and I'm going to leave you to it because I'm literally running out of battery power. But this is it. If I can just find where that dog is. There she is. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. This is the Berrystrip Smallholding Homestead, Cornwall, UK. I'm Jason. Thank you for having me.